Hi YouTube, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Um, yeah, I've got the window covered up a little more today, and I'm sitting in a little bit different area. The lighting's a little better, but yeah, it's not the best. But I thought, well, I'll get on here and talk a little bit about what I'm feeling today. I've been thinking about friendships and relationships and different types of and ways that we love people and the level that they allow us to love them or not, because sometimes you can love somebody for their good aspects and they might be kind of closed off to anything that's like dives too deep, like too personal, too um, emotional. Even in friendships, a lot of people um, kind of gather with like minds, like, if they're more average, you know, average people, I don't think have as much difficulty um, acquiring friendships than people that might be a little out of the norm. So, cheers, everybody. Here's to all my loving weirdos out there. Yeah. Um, I was thinking like I heard somebody say on an interview how they got like emails from people who say they had saw this person in their dreams and all this. I'm like, are you kidding me? What kind of way is that to go about? I mean, that's not a loving friendship at all. I come right out and I tell people I love you. Now, what the degree of what I would love you does depend on your actions, you know. And then I take it from there because any friendship, going into any friendship, you're both taking a chance regardless of anything. But I've been misconstrued before by offering my love to the wrong people where it wasn't not only wasn't reciprocated, but it was misguided uh, because of their mindset. Their mindset left them. Um, okay, I'm going to say it like it is. Here a while ago, I had a friend that's not a bad looking person, a man, younger. So, and yeah, I was on a show live and whatever, and I'm not talking about 007. Hey, Richie, but somebody else. And this person had such a fat head, literally thought that any of my thoughts ever included him in my bed, which never happened and never would happen. It's even like I'm thinking to myself, even if I were the same age as this person, doesn't mean that I am sexually attracted to you. Now, if you remind me of somebody, that could be a possibility, but it isn't something that I act on. It's a passing thought, which is like, oh, this person might remind me even of myself. And that's cool. So you can see what they've got to offer the world from your vantage point, if you see what I'm saying with that. So, I mean, for the record, I haven't been looking for an intimate relationship for decades. I mean, not in my life. I don't want to be physically close. I don't want to depend on anybody in any way. And that goes for friendships too. It's like, yeah, I'll be your friend, but I'm not going to be dependent on you. I won't um I won't put my feelings, I'm not going to open myself to vulnerability, is what I'm saying. When I love somebody, I'm going to love you, but probably not as much as I love myself, which is more than I love most people, you know. So, and I'll tell it like it is. If it isn't my intellect or my loving, kind ways that are all authentic, um, it used to be a lot of the times my looks. If it wasn't, it's hard for not only I don't know, I have other women that I consider my friends that are intelligent and beautiful, and they aren't insecure. But that's a rare thing. That's only happened a few times in my life. So to make friends out of anybody is really a hard thing to do. Very hard thing to do. Other women that are my age are mostly, and I'll just say it like it is, not very intelligent and don't have a lot of security within their own selves. So that kind of leaves them on the sideline. As bad as I'd like to have friendships, I don't have any options. So if I tell you I love you, I love you. But to what degree, I'm not certain. That all depends on you, not me. So just thought I'd throw that in there just so people just know where I'm coming from isn't from a place of dependence. Yeah, it's a want. Everybody wants friends. So, I mean, I have a few out here, don't get me wrong. I know where I go, like if people are on live streams and different channels that I watch and I connect with people and I know you love me and I love you as a friendship thing. Yes, that's real. There's a few of them out there that don't take me the wrong way because they know me well enough to see where I'm coming from, you know? And it isn't, like I said, a place of dependence. I never put my care of my feelings and my heart in the hands of any other human being, not wholeheartedly. I'd break if I did that. But I'm not broken. That reminds me, a lot of these people refer to themselves and other people as broken. Why would you want to refer to yourself as a broken individual? Everybody has their, um, you get knocked down, but you get back up again. Chumbawamba, baby. Um, but that's always kind of, I've said it a couple times, but it just doesn't sit right, that terminology of people being broken. Even when you break a horse, there's rough breaking and gentle breaking, and that's a little bit different. But even to use the word break, um, um, implies that you're unfixable or something's broken, throw it out. You can't fix it, throw it away, you know. So people aren't really broken, you know. It's a matter of your outlook on what you're going through in your hard times and your struggles. I mean, I've had my own children used against me. That's what really taught me I mean, I grew up not being able to depend on anybody, but I mean, my kids really taught me that my love in my life and my heart for other people isn't dependent on how they feel about me. If it were, I wouldn't be as strong as I am, you know. So those and it wasn't really a surprise. My instincts, which people have tried to draw me away from my instincts and make me doubt them, and it's like none of it works. I don't know why they keep trying, but they do, you know. But nothing is going to bring me down to the level of being miserable. Some people are so miserable. It's like they carry around this baggage of anger and oh, I like to be mean. Don't get me wrong. If I have a reason to inflict a little pain on people that have been horrible to other people, and I can insert a little bit of something, a word here or there, to throw a little bit of justice on the scales, I'm going to do it. It's not revenge, but it's retribution. So if I can play a hand in some of that retribution, I don't have a problem with it. But I'm not actively seeking revenge on people. Where I've had people actually plan out elaborate schemes to try and take me down or bring me down. And in fact, there's one, well, there's more than one. There's some underway as I'm talking to you, you know. But can't remember who said it, but even a bad dog wags their tail, you know, referring to friends that can be friendly, you know, but they could still be a bad dog. Still a dog. I like dogs, you know. But yeah, I'm leery and I'm cautious, and I have every reason to be. So don't worry, I'm not going to break with this thing that's coming up that and it is elaborate. I'll tell you all about it when the other shoe drops, if it does, which it will. And the reason it will is because of people's what people want to take from you or I that they feel they can take for free and not reciprocate. You know, it's like any little jibe or sneer or little throw in a little something that'll hurt her feelings or that'll piss her off or we'll ignore her here or him or a little bit here or there because that's all they have. That's all they can do to a person of strength is throw their little jibs in here and there and try and take you down, you know, like everybody doesn't try that, you know? Like, come on. When people are envious or jealous or hateful or whatever it is and they try and cover it up, yeah, you know, by watching, you can't really prove anything. You can speak about it. I mean, you experienced it. You know it's real. It's just like narcissists that will love bomb you. Like, I've never bought into that. Nothing anybody could ever buy me or say something to me or even do for me is going to make me admire them as a respectful human being if they don't have that going on, you know? So It just doesn't work with me because I see it ahead of time out of the nature of the person, you know. And I was thinking about different religions. And just when I was thinking about this yesterday, I ran across what Albert Einstein said about just interesting tidbit here of how all religions, science, and arts are branches of the same tree. Yeah, it is. It's basically human philosophy and that type of thing. I mean, unless it's actual, tangible, provable science like childbirth or something, women have children, even if they want to try and alter things or use machines to do the same thing, you still have to have the first initial two components that create life to create life. They're playing God with God's materials. And what I mean by God is whoever you look to as your source of energy that feeds your spirit, to me, that's who God is, you know. So, and that's for people that have no religion, just a belief in a creator, because we didn't make ourselves, unless you did, you know. So that's kind of what's going on today. Just thinking about people that have these little games all elaborately orchestrated. I gotta give them credit for it's not their imagination because they're not the one in control, but for their um oh the orchestrate no, even the orchestration isn't theirs. It's just their fortuitiveness in their endeavors, giving them credit for what they're going to fail in anyway, but just, hey, kudos on even trying, because that makes you pretty brave for what's going to happen for trying that. So I gotta give credit where credit is due, as comical as it is. So, excuse my language, you angry little fuckos. You stupid little bastard. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm a bastard, so I'll say what I want about us, like me. I was made by the Dark Cabal. It was all intentional because my birth father's a Mason, was a Mason, you know, and so was my adopted one. So, yeah, but anyway, here's to the bastards. Cheers, you little bastards, or you big ones. And shouldn't woman be called a bastardette? I think. And technically, you're not gonna like this. I'm saying it anyway. Um, Mary was raped and Jesus is a bastard. So, yeah, anyway. Whether you believe that or not, that's all cool. It even says in the scriptures too how um, he takes the bastards into his own family because, yeah, he should know, you know. And there are two different types of families on this planet, ones that have an actual spiritual connection. And it could even go deeper. It could be an actual um, familiar um, connection. through the bloodlines. Who knows? You know, 11 years ago, my birth father died, and I never met him. I talked to him on the phone, got a letter from him. We were gonna meet, but we never did. But my oldest son looks quite a bit like my birth father. He had kind of blue-green eyes. Could turn sort of dark. His picture of him over on my Facebook today. So yesterday I put a picture of one of my middle granddaughters. I had got her an Easter dress and some shoes and yeah, little pink Mary Jane satin shoes to go with her satin dress, and yeah, she looked cute. So her first Easter dress. Oh yeah, she's a cute little thing. So I just want people to know that I see you on the level you are. I appreciate you for who you are. I appreciate um, your kindness and love when it's there. Um, and even on the level out of some people when it's not there, you know. I told Doug this morning, he had come in, I can't remember what he was saying right now offhand, but the conversation ended up with me saying, and just as I laughed like he would laugh, I said, like Doug being in charge of the world, you know, he's like, welcome to hell, and you thought it was a planet. Ha 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 ha. Just as I went, ha 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 ha, he laughed along with me just like that. It was a bit comical. Yeah, funny. Oh, yeah, because that's just how he feels, you know. Yeah, that's a fact. He'll welcome you to hell, and he'll tell you it's just the world, business as usual. But don't trust that. It's not business as usual. It's always something for some reason. Just as long as you know that going into it, you can guard yourself. It's just like my guarded aspects of my personality towards friendships and relationships because I've had people out of jealousy try to murder me. Didn't turn out so well for them. In fact, I could hardly believe how it turned out. I felt a little bad, but I didn't do anything. Two women tried to put about like a whole bottle of downers in a drink of mine, and they didn't just get kicked out of the place. This dude punched this woman so hard she flew off the porch. So for trying to kill me, you know. No, I did not want that to happen, and I didn't approve of it. But I wasn't really, um, I didn't feel too bad that it happened. I felt bad it happened, but not too bad, because she actually wanted me dead, you know. So, yeah. But that's not the only time something like that has happened. People have tried to kill me a lot of times, and it's never worked out well for them. It's just like when they try to hurt me, it doesn't work out well for them. I had a younger man that was attracted to me and assumed that just because he was younger and good looking that I felt the same way. I told you that, but it's true. You know, um, having a friendship and being intimate with somebody are two entirely different things, you know? Especially with younger people, they do not go hand in hand. Grandma does not boff babies. Grandma doesn't even think about babies unless she just loves you for being a cool baby, you know? That's where I'm at with people. I hope you recognize that, you know? And I felt like that even when I was a young adult. Especially in a relationship. Now, I've been in relationships where that wasn't respected and honored, not the way I do it with that amount of loyalty. But if you know these types of things going into friendships and relationships with people, that your integrity is more than they could aspire to be, are you settling for less? Well, um, depends on if you wanted companionship or not, or a family, or whatever that would entail, you know. But no, I don't settle for anything less than I want, and that includes friendships or family or relationships or whoever they are. And once I'm done, I'm done. When I shut the door, it's shut. I'm done. So I give people a chance up to like so far. And so far, so good. But I see the wheels of evil turning, um, always against me. But I'm strong. I mean, it's not like I can't keep shining even when they want to take my shine away. It's not yours. You don't know how to wear it, and you can't have it. I mean, just pretending you have my shine doesn't make you shiny. You're just pretending to emulate that. But so, and that was directed to a couple people that, oh, maybe a few. And yes, emulation is a form of flattery. Absolutely, it can be. It can also be like usurping somebody's personality or trying to inherit your hard work in life. It's what, like, if you pretend you're me, does that mean that you've done all the work that it takes to get to that level? Or are you just putting on that mask? And you're still stupid under there, but you got that mask on. How do you feel when you're forced to take off the mask? Does it feel like picking open a scab so the wound can resurface? I'm just wondering, you know. So just for people that think they're playing games and that they achieved something, I just wanted you to know, for all your decades of hard work trying to dim my light in the grand finale, I just wanted you to know ahead of time that you wasted your time, and I'm always going to be okay because I don't depend on your approval of me in any way. So, and that's a testament to how you go through life knowing that it's always going to be one thing or another, especially if you're cute and intelligent and you outshine everybody and you walk in the room and the whole room changes according to who you are, and you know you command that type of attention, anything else pales. So if you're like that, if you're exuberant in your life and people want to emulate your energy, that's one thing. But when they try to claim it for themselves and omit your work that you've put into it, it's just like a stupid man and an intelligent man. Sometimes intelligent men seek lesser individuals so they can inflate their egos so they feel more intelligent. It's very rare, like with meeting like a beautiful woman or two beautiful women that can get along, or two intelligent people that can get along without trying to one up the other. You know, I don't play those games. So, and if you're cute and smart, you might have people that are drawn to you because they want something that you might be able to give them. But when they try to take it by force or by um, manipulation and games and that type of thing, yeah, it doesn't work out well for them. I've had people even write songs about me. It's like, okay, well, and what did you think you accomplished? Anything? I'm gonna write a song too. I'm not sure when, but I've got one actually written, but it's not what I wanna say right now. I've got some other words in here. I'm just waiting for the right time. Probably towards summertime. I'm thinking I might bust a move, you know. It's gonna bust more than some moves, but well, I'm gonna let you go for today. I just wanted, and I'm taunting somebody. Yeah, I am. You're not going to take me down ever, and you can't step into shoes that don't fit you, and you're not going to bring any more sorrow into my life than I see in the world on a daily basis. Just can't do it. I'm too strong for you like that. I'll make you cry. So, nice try. All right, everybody. I hope you got something out of this as far as what it's like to carry your dignity along with you all your life. So, I love you. Peace from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Have a good night or day wherever you're at.